CSJB MUTURI is calling out President William RUTO over abductions in the Republic of Kenya after visiting Nairobi funeral home where the body of one of those Kenyans that were abducted from Lolongo is being kept. I want us to listen to him before we proceed.
I was lucky that when my son was abducted, I was able to reach the president and immediately ordered Nuruddin Haji to release him. And Nuruddin, went ahead and released him. How about these parents and relatives who cannot reach the president? It is something that is so serious that we must shelve all other things that we are doing, because I do recall that during the campaigns, we went around the country saying that abductions, extrajudicial killings would never happen at our watch. But now it is happening. It has been happening, and we are trying to normalize it. As we are here, mourning and grieving about these four who have gone missing. We are also aware that 2 young men were killed in Nakuru in circumstances that are very clear that those involved are security personnel. I want to say we cannot be told that the police do not know. Our police is known to be one of the most efficient in this region. And therefore, if they wanted to crack this matter and bring the culprits to book, it will be a matter of just a few days or hours. So I'm calling upon everybody in government, and more so particularly because ultimately responsibility must belong to somebody. We say the buck must stop somewhere. In this case, the president is the president of the Republic of Kenya, head of government, and commander-in-chief of all defense forces. Therefore, Mr. President, I'm calling upon you now to order an end to these abductions, which you promised, killings, extrajudicial killings, and an open inquiry to examine, inquire into how these things have been happening. We cannot make it normal. We know that these are very young lives that have been taken away.
It is a sad situation in the Republic of Kenya. The president is a symbol of national unity. There are families in the Republic of Kenya as we speak. They are mourning. They have lost their loved ones due to abduction. And you can't convince me that they are happy. Most of them cannot reach President William Samoei Arap Ruto, but CSJB MUTURI was able to reach the head of state when his son was abducted, and is saying that his son was released. That is what most of Kenyans cannot do. They are not in that position. In case this is your first time, kindly support us by subscribing and turning on the notifications bell. We are on a mission to 6,000 subscribers before the end of this month, and we can't hit 6K without you subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for supporting this YouTube channel. Now, abductions did not just started yesterday. It started long time ago. During Kenyatta's time, it was there. During Moi's time, it was there. During Mwai Kibaki's time, it was there. During Uhuru Kenyatta's time, it was there. And in 2022, President William Ruto promised that under his tenure, he will not allow abductions to take place. He will not allow extrajudicial killings to take place, because he was alleging that abductions were taking place and the government of the day was doing nothing about it. He said that Kenyans will not witness anything to do with bodies being found near rivers. For example, bodies were found near River Yala during Uhuru Kenyatta's tenure as the 4th president of the Republic of Kenya. But what is it that is happening in the Republic of Kenya as we speak. The president is the symbol of national unity. You know, sometimes if things are not controlled, Kenyans might be tempted to fight back. And this can end up into chaos because they can start defending themselves. Forget about even defending themselves. Insecurity. Maybe sometimes police officers are coming to arrest genuine thieves. But because Kenyans are always afraid, they will always feel that someone is being abducted, Kenyans will continue to live with thieves within them. I think the head of state must do something because he promised that under his tenure there will be no extrajudicial killings and abductions. During that particular statement that CSJB MUTURI was making, he mentioned 3 points that were very important. He mentioned the director of NIS, that is Nurdin Haji, which is NIS is very, very important. And if the director can be mentioned like that, then I think there's something that is going on, but it did not expound. But about President William RUTO, all these things that are taking place, he must take up responsibility. I remember last year, Raila Odinga said in front of him that abductions must end. When he got an opportunity to speak, he said that abductions zitakoma. But what is it that is happening right now in the Republic of Kenya? Then he talked about the police. They said that the Kenyan police are the most efficient in Eastern region. And that is the reality. In fact, we are in Haiti right now trying to help them to restore peace by fighting the gangs that are being led by Barbecue. I think his name is Barbecue. I think the story to do with abduction, we don't need to negotiate. The government must just protect the citizens. If they cannot do that, then they're going to leave Kenyans to feeling like they have been abandoned, and this will cost this administration. Not 27, this is not about politics, it is about the lives of Kenyans, and that is the reality on the ground. Anyway, that is just my opinion. In case you have any counter opinion, feel free to share in the comment section. I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. This is what you need to do. You need to register as a voter as soon as possible. The beauty of doing that is that you can participate in 2 types of elections. 1, general elections. 2, by-elections. Number 2, you need to demonetize politics. Have you ever wondered where politicians do get money that they spend during electioneering period? Where do you think they will get that money back? They might be tempted to steal public funds in many ways. For example, through NGCDF. You never know. Then lastly, remember to vote for someone with a vision, someone who can change the status of your ward, constituency, and county, and even the country at large. Bye for now. I will see you in the next video.